Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Muya Ann. If you are new in this channel, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support that you've shown to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make onion oil, and the only ingredients that you need is onions and some oil. So come along with me. I will be showing you two methods to make the onions, and this is the first method. You'll start off by chopping off your onions. Ensure that they are finely chopped. You can use either red onions or white onions. Onion oil is a proven Ayurvedic remedy to prevent hair fall and ensure the growth of a strong man. This is because onion is rich in sulfur and also the amino acids. As we all know, sulfuric acid is needed in our hair so that it can be strong. After you are done with chopping your onions, add them in a blender so that you can blend them or that you can make them smooth. If you don't have a blender in this process, you can just use a pestle and mortar. Just ensure that your onions are nicely done. The reason as to why I'm blending my onions is to ensure that I can get all the nutrients from the onions into my oil. I will then go ahead and measure some oil. I am using 80 ml cup. And I'm going to use the coconut oil. So if you don't have coconut oil, you can opt for grapeseed oil, olive oil, whatever oil that you'll need. So I'm going to use 2 cups of the coconut oil, then add them in the blender so that it can help me with the process of blending. There are many benefits of using the onion oil. This is because it promotes hair growth. From the research that has been done, it's found that onions boost hair growth by providing hair follicles with more nutrition and nourishment. It also helps in hydrating dry hair and the scalp and also promoting hair growth. Therefore, the sulfur in onion juice or onion oil will help prevent hair loss and breakage. Onions aid also in reversing the gray hair. This is because it contains catalase, which is an antioxidant that reduces hydrogen peroxide levels in the hair roots. Therefore, if you see that your hair is starting to gray or you're starting to have some gray hair, you can use this oil that it can help reverse the process. After you're done with blending your mixture, just add it in a pot or a pan. You don't need to add more oil, but in my case, I needed some extra oil. So when you're done with adding the oil into your pot, you'll just have to mix it so that it can be even. As you can see, my mixture is smooth. That means the onions blended well, and therefore the consistency is also okay for me. I am then going to put my pot under low heat. This is because I don't want my onions to burn, and I also need the process to be slow so that I can be able to extract all nutrients from the onions. I know most people don't love the smell of onions, so today I'm going to show you how to make some odorless onion oil. I'm just going to add in some rosemary leaves. This is going to help curb the smell of onions. While making the onion oil, ensure you keep mixing it so that the onions don't stick at the bottom of the pot. So after around 5 minutes, you can see that my onion has started to froth. So you'll just keep mixing it. The process will take around 15 to 20 minutes to simmer. And when your onion starts to brown, that is when you know that the oil is ready. So you'll just remove it from the fire. This is an hour later. I let my onions cool so that I can be able to extract the oil. You can use either a sieve or some coffee filters to separate the oil from the onions. You can use a spoon to squeeze the extra oil from the onions. As you all know, in this channel, we don't waste any product, so I ensured I squeezed till the last drop of that oil. If you're using a coffee filter, you can leave this process overnight. This is because the process is a bit slow and it might take so much time. This is the amount of onion oil that I was able to extract. You can see my oil is clear and it doesn't have any onion residue. I'm going to go ahead and transfer the oil into a glass jar for storage purposes. You can transfer your oil to any container, but ensure that it's fully dry so that your oil doesn't go bad or doesn't form mold. The reason as to why I made a small batch is because I don't have any preservative to add in my oil, and I'll be using this oil for just a month. I will then go ahead and add some rosemary sprig. This is just for aesthetic purposes. My oil doesn't smell any onions, and I'm just loving how it looks. So you don't have to add the rosemary sprig if you don't have it. So I will show you the second method. I will start off by chopping my onions. Ensure that your onions are diced or they're in small pieces. Dandruff is a hair problem that most people suffer from. The fungus and bacteria that cause dandruff can't thrive with the application of onion oil. This is because it has antimicrobial and antifungal qualities. When you suffer from dandruff, you can see that most hair products always have sulfur in it. And the fact that onions contain sulfur, this means that it helps with that process. After dicing your onions, you'll just add them straight into your pot. So this process, if you don't have a blender or if you don't have a pestle and mortar to help with the grinding, you can use this process to make your onion oil. I will then go ahead and add in my coconut oil. This is still the same cup that I was using before, so this is 80 ml of the oil. For this method, I used only 2 cups of the oil. I will then heat this for around 15 minutes under medium heat to ensure that I extract all the nutrients from the oil. So for anyone who doesn't have rosemary or fresh rosemary leaves in the house, I'm going to show you another method. And in this process, we're just going to substitute our rosemary with the clove buds. Cloves have a nice pleasant smell, and the smell is also strong. So the reason as to why I'm using the cloves, it's going to help make up the onion smell. So you just repeat the same process. Keep stirring your oil till around 15 minutes or till your onions start to brown. Then you remove it from the fire. The sulfur in the onion helps produce collagen, which encourages the development of new hair follicles. Therefore, this helps prevent hair loss. If you've made it till this part of the video, kindly don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. You can tell me in the comment section which method you prefer most. Is it the first method or this second method? The anti-inflammatory qualities of onions aid in relieving an itchy scalp. Additionally, it improves blood flow to the epidermis, contributing to the scalp's moisture. If you have fragile or damaged hair, this is the best oil for you to make. This is because it's going to help with strengthening your hair follicles. This is an hour later. You can see that my oil is already cool. I let it cool before the extraction process. And my onions are already brown and I didn't want them to burn. I will then go ahead and use a sieve to extract the oil. You can tell me in the comment section if you've ever made the onion oil before or if you're going to give it a try. I am also open for any suggestions to other videos that you'll love to see from me. Ensure during the sieving or during the separation method that the oil is clear and doesn't have any particles of onions. This is because it can make the oil go bad easily. I'm then going to go ahead and use a glass jar for the storage purposes. In this jar, I'm going to add a few clove buds so that it can continue making the oil smell better. For the application process of this oil, you're just going to use it 2 to 3 times a week, and we all need to be consistent in order for us to get good, healthy hair. So if you don't have the rosemary or the clove buds that can help in curbing the smell of the onions, you can make this oil and use it during your shampoo days when you're washing your hair. Just use this as a pre-poo oil and use a strong shampoo or a shampoo to rinse off the oil. If you have sensitive skin, you can do a patch test before using this oil on the hair. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye!